Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Audiotree Live, where you discover your next favorite band. My name is FINGY. Today is October 21st, 2025, and today we have Catie Turner in the studio. With electrifying honesty and a voice that commands attention, Catie effortlessly explores human hurt in a creative, catchy way. Take it away, gay boys.
Sunbathing fish laid on his bed. I'm out of water and got no legs, so I'd pout my lips and I'd say grace. He'd get his rocks off if he thought he'd slain my innocence. I always let him think. Till a real no-quitter waltzed through the door, and I got ready to perform the ritual, the sacrifice, about to leave my body, till I heard a say in a voice, and it was mine. Right, I think you're doing it right. I think you're doing it right. Oh God, I actually might, I might cry. I think you're doing it right. I think you're doing it right. Oh God, I actually might, I lost earring, loose change on floor. The dog's asleep while I'm on fours, and all the hands that held my throat, yours were made for life and not to make me choke. Putting me in the behind movement, it's like magic when you do it. Do that trick again, you know the one I like. I think you're doing it right. I think you're doing it right. Oh God, I actually might, I might cry. I think you're doing it right. I think you're doing it right. Oh God, I actually might, I stars with a spoonful of sugar, and it turns to a room full of smoke. Hotboxing out all the tension till it gets stuck in your throat. Now I'm colder, I should know to handle my liquor. I keep under eating so the drinks hit me quicker. Let's kill when your friends turn into babysitters, and you wake up in a sweat just to delete all the pictures. 'Cause you're young and dumb until you're really not. The drugs are fun until you gotta stop, because you lost the dreams that you forgot. Now you're not young, just dumb. Used to spill your guts until it wasn't hot. You got so numb that you weren't missing much, because you lost the dreams that you forgot. Now you're not young, just dumb. It's an empty lobby, and my head is pounding. I'm out outside my body wisdom.
Hey guys, we want to share something interesting with you about our channel. Over 80% of you who are watching this video right now are not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button down below and we'll keep bringing in all the best bands from around the world to play for you. Okay, back to the show. Amazing, amazing. Hey Catie, how you feeling?
Oh my God, I'm so nervous, but thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, of course. Well, let's depart from the nervous Catie right now, but let's go to the Catie pre-2018, before America saw the youth and the talent.
Yeah.
Who were you when you were first starting music? Did you grow up in a creative household?
No.
Not at all.
Absolutely not. I really got my music education through Disney Channel. Like, I am not kidding. I heard Superstitious by Stevie Wonder by Raven Simone first. And that was really how I saw everything. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That was Miley Cyrus's song,
Right.
and it was her cover. So I really, really, really had to give myself a deep dive when I was a teenager and started getting into music to get out of the boy bands and the girl bands and discover that there was a whole world outside of that. Like, I think when I realized Ed Sheeran wrote his own songs, that blew my mind. I'm like, you can do that? That's crazy.
That's funny too, because I feel like the opposite happens where people that don't really understand the music industry are like, well, I heard that so-and-so doesn't even write their own songs. And it's like, well, that is kind of how the industry functions. But you're saying that you figured out someone else was able to write their own songs and perform it and have it just be them and not be covers, and thought, oh, maybe I should be doing that.
Yeah, I thought it was the coolest thing ever because, yeah, it's really funny. I just never could even conceive the fact that, and this was before AI, so I don't know what I thought. Maybe that God just, like, I don't know, with his will, put a song there in front of someone to sing. But when I discovered songwriting, it just opened my whole world. Like, wow, I can just say anything. That's a crazy power to wield.
Yeah, and especially you're like figuring it out or seeing this over TV, and then you get an opportunity to do that. Did you just see music on TV and think, oh, well, if they can do it, I might as well?
To be honest, I saw Fifth Harmony on X Factor and One Direction on X Factor and 5 Seconds of Summer, and I thought that was my path. I thought I was being called to go on a reality singing competition to be put inside a girl group because that sounded really fun, like a really, really just awesome group project because I was homeschooled. I didn't really have friends, so I was like, awesome, I'm gonna just join a group and they'll have to be my best friends because we work together.
Right.
So that was originally where I even thought music was gonna manifest.
Yeah, wow. And then you realize, hey, maybe the solo plus an amazing accompanying band as well.
Thank
this
you,
solo
guys.
thing might work. Okay. And then you start writing music, you're putting it out, and your lyrics, they're very cheeky, they're very humorous. Is this rooted in genuine joy, or is this a transmutation of pain and maybe some heartache?
Both, I would say. I think it started with a transmutation of like all the teenage angst that I've accumulated. And then just now, this year and the previous year, I've started feeling the joy and trying to put that more in my music instead of it just always being the most depressing diary entry you've ever read. For my mental health, not even the listeners. So
Right.
now I'm bringing the joy into my world.
I love that. I love that. And I know you had some tracks. You're showing your label there, or your label at the time, and they're like, I don't know, this isn't gonna hit. And you're like, I think it is. You drop it, it blows up, and you essentially prove all of your, professional creative industry advice to be wrong. How do you balance taking in external advice creatively versus trusting your own intuition within your own creativity?
Oh, that's such a good question. FINGY, you're awesome.
I pay attention or whatever.
I mean, I think it's something I'm still learning because that other people's opinions impacted me for years because I am a recovering people pleaser. And music does not serve people pleasers
well. You kind of need to be authentically yourself, and I had to learn how I can be authentically myself and realize I'm gonna piss people off. That was terrifying to even comprehend. So, but just now I'm realizing that I've given so much power and weight to these opinions, but at the end of the day, they're also humans that don't know what the hell they're talking about. So I've just been trying to trust that, my intuition is what got me here in the first place. So obviously I knew what I was doing then. So she kind of knows her shit. So I'm trying to listen just to her more.
She knows that she doesn't know that she knows that she doesn't know that she knows.
Yeah, period.
I like that. Should we run another song?
Hell yeah, let's go.
My turn to hide, crawled under blankets. I thought that I won, but no one was looking for me. What did I do to get treated like that? Was the pit in my stomach like I shouldn't come? I can get better, but I'm always brought back to calling my mom, pick me up. I still feel it the same as 7 in the backseat when they turn up the music. When I show up right when everyone's leaving, some things never get old. I still feel it, a shrinking violet. I'm the friend of a friend. I'm not invited when I say too much in the room goes quiet. Some things never get old. Fit in a jar, try to behave for the world at large, but expect the laughter. 'Cause why do I still fear people like that? With a pit in my stomach like I shouldn't come. Not any better, no, I'll never get past calling my mom, pick me up. I still feel it the same as 7 in the backseat when they turn up the music. When I show up right when everyone's leaving, some things never get old. I still feel it, shrinking violet. I'm the friend of a friend. I'm not invited when I say too much in the room goes quiet. Some things never get old. They never get old. They never get old. They never get old. They never get old. I still feel it the same as 7 in the backseat when they turn up the music. When I show up right when everyone's leaving, some things never get old. I still feel it, a shrinking violet. I'm the friend of a friend. I'm not invited when I say too much in the room goes quiet. Some things never get old.
So Katie, there's been a run of singles that have been dropping recently. First off, congratulations. I love them.
You. It feels so
Yes.
good.
I'm glad. Is there a thematic through line for all of these singles?
Myself. I guess that makes me a narcissist.
Or a human that is singing about themselves?
I
feel as
guess.
though.
We can go with that.
Okay. What facets of self would you say are being exposed?
I think all of them. Just really how I approach music is how I feel at the exact moment of conception of a song. And I kind of word vomit it all up. And then I try to honor as much as the original feeling and moment as possible. And so it's really been cool to put out this music because I get to relive how I was feeling on a exact day down to the hour, and it's kind of like my way of keeping memories alive.
Yeah. And how does that evolve over time if, you're writing and performing exactly how you feel in that moment, and then, you're here and you're playing these songs? Do they readjust in your head and your heart, or do you go back to where you were when you wrote them?
It depends. I mean, I definitely, if I try, I can like access the feeling. It's like kind of behind a door. Like if I really want to, if it's like a depressing song, for instance, I can tap into the feeling, but I'm like, I kind of just don't want to. So it is kind of like viewing a past version of myself through a glass and just paying homage to her, but I don't want to take any of her baggage. Like, girl,
Right.
you do you.
And that was you, and we love her.
And we love her, but you're kind of fucking my vibe up.
Have you seen yourself evolve through, making these songs and playing them back? Have you noticed any personal growth in, revisiting these past versions of yourself?
Oh, yeah. I mean, even this year, I started writing about things that I felt were too scary, like sex. The idea of putting out a song about sex terrified me because I kind of like people to be under the assumption that I'm borderline Amish. And my mother listens to my music, and
That's the big one.
I want her to have that in her head. But I've just been allowing myself, like, you know what? I am 25. That shit happens, okay? So and I can talk about it. And
Right.
so I think I've been growing because I've been giving myself permission to grow and to evolve and to not hold myself back in what I say or what I do because I'm so focused on the perception when it's released.
Yeah, and there is some, like personal romantic growth in some of your tracks. Like I was, I guess, seeing an interview, it was a Zoom, that you're talking about how, you maybe don't need to like someone just because you're feeling as though they like you too. That was a threshold that we met during making these songs.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, Lucy, my beautiful, beautiful drummer, yesterday actually, funny enough, mentioned, wow, your standards are really bad. But little does she know, we have come a long way. Like, I could show you bad. Baby, we're not even rock bottom. So that has been really cool to see my own self-esteem, self-worth materialize, manifest, and that I'm able to find more worth in my own music than the validation that you get with it.
And do you think that music in that form of art, is that why you choose it to be your artistic medium? Because it has that ability to make you feel that way?
Yeah, I also just, to be quite honest, any other form of art I wasn't good at. I feel like music kind of chose me because it was the first time something came innately to me and easy. Like I could pick up a pencil and it would look terrible. I can't even color within the lines. Like I can't even play sports. So there was no hope for me in any other avenue. So when I picked up a guitar and it sounded not god awful, I was like, okay, like I think I'm being told something. And then through that relationship, I discovered it did way more for me than I ever could put into words.
Yeah, it chose you and it helped you. And now your music, I'm sure, is helping other people. Is that also an intention you have with putting out this art?
Never when I'm writing it, because usually I am using the music as like kind of, I view my feelings as tangled earbuds, and like, in the conception and the creating of it, I'm usually just like focused so much on the untangling of my own feelings that when I put myself out there and people resonate with it, it's always so surprising in the best way possible, because I feel like I do it so much for myself and for my own growth and for my own understanding, that when people can see themselves in the words I'm saying or singing, it makes me feel less alone, and that's a beautiful thing that has come out of making music.
Yeah, it sounds like there's like reciprocity within the authenticity. If you're able to make something and it is helping you authentically, the net effect is it will end up helping everybody else.
That's all we can hope
That's all
for.
we hope and we pray. Should we round this one out?
Do you ever see someone and think, well, God must hate me? 'Cause he spent so much time on that, and for me, he got lazy. Got implements on his personality flaws, while their only flaw seems to be that they have none at all. Do you ever see someone and think, wow, God must hate me? I'll let him take accountability for everything that's wrong with me. Can't hold myself responsible, so I'll blame the metaphysical. If Jesus died for all our sins, he left one behind, the body of men. Same hands that made the moon and the stars got carpal tunnel and forgot some parts. I don't know what I believe, but it's easier to think he made a mistake with me. Do you ever see someone and think, wow, they got lucky? The craftsmanship of their bones, their brain, and their body. When I look into the mirror for too long, it hurts. They don't track how many steps it takes to burn off dessert. Do you ever see someone and think, wow, they got lucky? I'll let them take accountability for everything that's wrong with me. Can't hold myself responsible, so I'll blame the metaphysical. If Jesus died for all our sins, he left one behind, the body of men. Same hands that made the moon and the stars got carpal tunnel and
bummed this is over, dude. What the heck?
I can sing in your house.
You know, I'll have my people talk to your people about that. That could be fun. Like an alarm. A type of alarm when I get up, maybe.
Like that.
Morning time. Something like that. We'll workshop that. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Fingy.
Of course, of course. Thank you to our crew for capturing this. We can't do without you.
Go crew.
Yes, and thank you for watching this. By the time you are watching it, it's already on all streaming services. So Spotify, Apple Music, you name it,
Stream.
it is there. Exactly, stream
Woo.
it. My name is Fingy. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Bye.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?